Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there were three young children who loved to laugh and play.
I hate to work. I love to play, and that's my philosophy. Why should I work and sweat when I can get what I want for free?
I like to laugh and make everything fun. And when it comes to work, I usually leave things halfway done. I like to play, but I know there's work to be done too. And by keeping things balanced makes life easier for me and you.
Now during some seasons, times were often tough. Money was tight, which usually made things rough. Putting food on a table to feed a small crowd often proved hard with what the small budget allowed.
I'm still hungry. I want more than my share.
So she took another helping even though there wasn't much there.
I want more food. I'm still hungry too.
So the mother gave her food. What else could she do?
I'm not as hungry tonight as the rest of you seem.
So she divided her food amongst her family seemed. Now the mother noticed what a kind child of them. She wasn't being selfish or just out for fun.
She gave from her heart because she was kind, and right then and there a plan formed in the mother's mind. The wise young mother formulated a great plan to teach her children a lesson and help feed her hungry clan.
Listen, my children, and please hear what I say. I'm going to give you a project to start on today. You know that big field way out in the back, behind the small pond near the dilapidated shack? I want you to plant some seeds and then line in a row, and tend to them faithfully and then watch them grow. I warn you to take these words of mine to heart. Think about them carefully before you start. Your garden will take time to venture and bloom, but if you do it right, you'll see good results soon. But if you're lazy and don't tend to its needs, your garden will wither and produce nothing but weeds. Now, one last thing of my words you must keep. Use your time wisely, for whatever you sow, you will reap.
It didn't take long for Child One to complain.
How dare she expect us to grow our own grain?
We never done this before. Why is she expecting this of me?
Child 2 didn't see things much differently.
We never done this before. Why is she expecting this of me?
Child 3 saw things in a completely different way.
Though I don't know the reason, I am still going to obey.
So off went the children to plant several seeds while the mother closely watched each of their deeds. Child 1 began digging furrows in the dirt, but it didn't take long to figure out. This is hard work. It's not fair. I'm out here in the sun. What really I should be doing is out having fun. I think I'll pretend these rows to make and hope my mother doesn't discover they're fake.
So a very little effort and even less sweat and one bad decision, the girl's fate was set. Child 2 had good intentions. She started out well, but somewhere in the middle, her high ambitions fell.
My garden looks good. I only see some weeds. Now I think it's time to tend to my own personal needs. I need some laughter and I want to play. Besides, I put in a lot of work these last few days. I started out right and that should be enough. If these plants won't keep growing, I guess it's just tough.
So with those last words, Child 2 went in search for fun. Still while learning her lesson, she left the job half done. Child 3 was unique. She worked very hard as she raked, planted, and pulled weeds from her yard. My garden is growing. New blooms I see. I hope my harvest will make my mom proud of me. As I look around, I see lots of potatoes and lettuce, carrots and beans, peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes, and many other greens. As I look around, I see a feast before my eyes. Seeing the fruits and leaves alternate fries.
And so it went day after day, each child tending the garden in her own individual way. One was lazy and had no fruits to her name, the other one quit and had pretty much the same. But one was diligent, her work didn't stop. After many months she had harvested quite a crop.
All the while, the mother watched her children with care, waiting to see what they would bring to the dinner table to share. One future looked bright, and the mother smiled with glee. The other looked dim, and the mom sighed gloomy. Then one night, while the mother was fixing some food, her children walked in. They were in quite a mood.
I'm starving, said one, the most demanding of the group, so her mother handed her a bowl of hot steaming soup.
Where's my dinner? I'm hungry too.
So her mother handed a bowl to child number 2.
Hey, I don't think the soup looks quite right. I think you should cook it somewhere tonight.
The soup is fine. I just made what you grew. I think dirt and water makes a fine tasting brew.
What's this on my plate? There's weed galore. I can't eat this trash. I demand something more.
When I went to your garden, that's all that was there. You left things half done, so I didn't think you would care.
The eyes grew wide of child number 3. After seeing the others, what would her fate be? But mother smiled as she gave her a plate. The girl swallowed hard, fearing something she'd hate.
There's nothing to fear. I'm sure you'll be pleased, unless you don't like fresh fruits and veggies.
The young mother teased.
I see potatoes and corn, squash, and wheat bread. With these kinds of goodies, I have nothing to dread.
It's not fair she gets fresh fruit that's a vine, while we get nothing but weeds and dirt soup all the time.
Where's our tomatoes, our carrots, and peas? Would you give us some of these sincerely, please?
The young mother teased. The wise mother looked at her children and said,
Sometimes I don't know what goes on your head. I begged you to listen, but did you? No. Now, my dear children,
You must reap what you sow.
Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap.
There once was a little boy who wanted some respect, so he bragged on himself to everyone he met. He always criticized his friends and treated them like dirt, and he never figured out why his plan